In this video, I'm going to be going over the best cards to be buying right now in NBA 2K25 Myteam after the new downtown super packs did have quite a big of a crash when it comes to the 100 overall cards in this game, and then of course a huge crash when it comes to the pink diamonds and the galaxy opals. And I'm just going to be going over the best cards to be buying after this crash did happen. So the main cards I want to talk about, at least at the start, are going to be the 100 overall cards that have been going down in price, and just what are the best 100 overall cards to be picking up and adding to your guys' team. So I think the cards right here that I want to talk about, there's actually a couple that popped up right away. I do think Shea is an interesting card, because the thing about Shea is he's most likely going to be getting a free invincible card if the Thunder go on to win the NBA Finals. And I'm assuming, since we got J-Dub obviously for the finals, I'm advancing to the finals, he got his 100 overall card, right? Obviously in the dark matter round it was Alex Caruso, in the galaxy opal round it was Lou Dort, and then of course it was Shea in the first round for the pink diamonds. So I guess it could be Chet as well when it comes to the 100 when it comes to the invincible for the Thunder winning the finals. Now the Pacers could win, and it might not matter at all, because if the Pacers win, then Shea's of course not gonna have a chance to get that invincible card. But I do think if the Thunder win and he gets finals MVP, in my opinion, they're just going to give the invincible to whoever wins finals MVP. That's just what I think personally. Maybe they won't do that and they could give it to Chad or somebody else, but I think they're going to give that free invincible to Shea if they go on to win the NBA finals and he gets finals MVP, which I definitely think he will. So it's an interesting card to look to buy, because this Shea is so good at the point guard position, but the invincible is going to be better because his jump shot's going to get changed, and I believe he still has his own behind the back, which if it's Trey behind the back will be a lot better. And I don't know if he has, I think he has Garland, Steve Francis, and a good escape. The main thing he needs is a behind the back. I'm pretty sure he has the Pro 2 fade, but he's going to get a better behind the back and a way better jump shot as well, I would assume, on his invincible card. But he's not a bad pickup in this game right now. He's really good for his price. I think if you don't want to go for Shea and you want to go for a top tier point guard, I still feel like MJ is a really good buy. I know it's expensive, and we're talking about these expensive cards here first. Again, we'll talk about pink diamonds and galaxy opals and some cheaper cards to buy here in a second. But for the 100 overalls, I mean, MJ is one of the best for his price. Like, MJ is still a top tier 100 overall card in this game, and there's one right here that maybe you're able to pick up for 750k. So I do think MJ is a really good buy in this game right now. His jump shot is still amazing, his sigs are good, and this card still plays at a very high level, and he's come down quite a bit in price. Again, due to these downtown super packs and the fact that there is now a 100 overall topper, in the final pack of the 51 pack box, means that a lot of these 100 overall cards have gone down quite a bit in price, because there's a lot more sellable 100 overalls on the auction house. I just want to see what this MJ is going to sell for here quickly, because I do think MJ is a really good pickup. I mean, 900k, yes, seems expensive, but for a top tier point guard, it doesn't seem that bad in my opinion, and maybe you're able to get him for a little bit cheaper. So MJ is the first card I wanted to talk about when it comes to the 100 overall cards. I think Chris Webber is also a pretty good buy. He's gone down in price quite a bit. He's another really good small forward to look to pick up to your team. Larry Bird is expensive, but I do think Larry Bird is a really good 100 overall. I kind of just wanted to start off this video talking about the best cards to buy for people that have, more MT to spend and are looking to make those big purchases and big upgrades to their squad. So I like MJ as a buy. I do like potentially Shea as a buy, but again, if you think he's going to get the invincible card for free, and if you guys are grinding the spotlight sims, like, he's going to go down in price. If he gets the free invincible, this 100 overall Shea is going to go down quite a bit in price. So if you think that's going to happen and you're worried about that, then don't pick up this card. If you don't care about that, or maybe want to play with him for a week, pause. If you want to use him for a week, that's also kind of sus to say, but if you want to have this card on your team for a week and then maybe sell him before the invincible comes out, you could also do that as well. I think Shea's a really good pickup. It's just hard to say, if he's going to get that free invincible. If he does, he's going to lose a lot of value. So again, he's a really good card to buy as of right now, but is it good to hold on to for a while? Probably not. Talking about the splash on 100 overalls, honestly, in my opinion, guys, I don't think any of them are good to buy. If you're rocking on a budget and you're looking for a point guard, Steve Nash can be fun to use and can be good, but besides Steve Nash, potentially, I don't think any of these cards are really that great to pick up. From the vibe set, I do want to talk about Glenn Rice, because again, I want to talk about these expensive 100 overalls that have gone down in price, and Glenn Rice is another card that has gone down quite a bit in price because of these super packs. So again, if you guys have the MT to spend, if you guys are trying to make those big purchases and big upgrades to your team, I do think Glenn Rice, MJ, really good buys at the point guard and shooting guard position. I would say, Chris Webber, he's also solid as well when it comes to the 100 overalls. If we just look through the collection, I don't believe any of these 100 overalls besides Glenn Rice are good to pick up. From the Skyline set, none of these 100 overalls are good. From the out of position set, I do think Larry Bird is expensive, but he's also a really good buy at the shooting guard position. In the glitch set, obviously Ben Simmons is really good, but I do think he's a bit overpriced and a bit expensive because of course it's Ben Simmons. Paulo Banchero, he's gone down in price, but I don't know if he's necessarily worth his price in my opinion. Just go get Dark Matter Beasley. He's a lot better in my personal opinion. Now, Pantheon 100 overalls aren't worth it in my opinion. Prime 100 overalls aren't worth it. Like we talked about with Shea, could be worth it depending on how long you want to have this card for, or if you think Shea is going to get that free Invincible card. The Flash 100 overalls, I don't think any of them are worth it in my opinion. And the fan favorite 100 overalls, T-Mac, is expensive. He's going for around $1 million MT. He's expensive, but it depends if you like Glenn Rice or T-Mac more. I like Glenn Rice more in my personal opinion, so I would go after Glenn Rice over Tracy McGrady when it comes to the shooting guard position. And then the 100 overalls in season 5, there definitely is a couple good ones. Shaq's a little bit too expensive. He's really good, but you're paying 1.5 plus, probably 2 million MT plus for 100 overall Shaq. He's really good. Don't know if he's worth that price in my personal opinion. Same thing with Kristaps, another really good card. You're probably paying close to 1.5, maybe even more for Kristaps. It's just not worth it in my opinion. That's why I like MJ. I mean, we just saw one end for 900k. Maybe you can get one with a couple legend badges for around the same price. He's a really good buy in my personal opinion at the point guard position. Chris Webber, again, we talked about a little bit. I mean, this one's probably going to end for about 500, 600k. I think that's really good for Chris Webber at the small forward position. So those are the best 100 overall cards to buy. After the downtown super packs with the 100 overall toppers did drop the auction house quite a bit when it comes to 100 overall cards. Now to talk about the best Galaxy Opals and Pink Diamonds and cards that have gone down in price due to the super packs. I mean, the first card we have to talk about is a card that I'm maybe going to spoil a little bit of the No Money Spent series for, so I do apologize if you guys watched that series, but we may have made a pickup for 100,000 MT. I got Galaxy Opal Denny for literally 100k. It wasn't a buyout, but I bid sniped him for 100k. I don't know if it was that much of a snipe, but I do think we got him for a little bit cheaper than he normally goes for. But I think Galaxy Opal Denny is a really good buy. Again, I got mine for 100,000 MT. I don't think I'd be able to show that still, right? Yeah, no, I already redeemed him, so I can't see him on the active bids. But I got him for 100,000 MT. If you guys watched the last time we spent episode, I did have 102,000 MT, I believe, in that episode. But yeah, I got him for 100k. That's a really good price for Denny. He's 6'9" at point guard, has a really good jump shot. He's an absolute beast and has gone down quite a bit in price. Bogut, he's gone down a lot as well. He's down to 50k, even lower than that, 48k right there. So I mean, he's 45 to 50k. Really, really good 7-foot power, 7-foot point guard, I should say. He's another really good buy, and a card that you can maybe invest in as well. But to add to your team, I do think Andrew Bogut is really good at the point guard position, and again is another card that has gone down in price. If we talk about Galaxy Opal Wemby, you guys know on the Nobody Spent, I did pull him for free. I got to go over to the auction house. Just gonna flex on you guys that I did pull Galaxy Opal Wemby again for free on the No Money Spent. Not sellable, but you know, I did pull him unauctionable. This card is still extremely good. Now the thing is, how much is he going for a base one? I've heard people get him for as low as 450k, you know, as a Galaxy Opal, just a base stock one. I think he's more around like the 500 to 550k range, but I do think Galaxy Opal Wemby, if you're looking to make a big purchase at the center position, could still definitely be worth it. He is really, really good at center, and there's not a lot of good centers coming out in this game. So Galaxy Opal Wemby is still a very good, valuable center to have. I mean, if you want to try to pick up like a 40 legend badge one for $1 million MT, that could also be a good, you know, decision as well. Like if you have a lot of MT to spend, go get a 40 legend badge Wemby and he can play on your team for the rest of the year. So I do think Wemby, Denny, Bogut, those are like the best Galaxy Opals to be buying. Some other really good ones are cards like Roy Hibbert. You know, he's a really good center option for the budget price tag. Like he's gone down as low as 30,000 MT yesterday. Looks like he's risen back up to about maybe 35 to 40k. I believe that's what he's going for right now. Yeah, he's about like 39. He's about 40k. So he's gone back up a little bit in price, but I do think he's really good as a Galaxy Opal. There's cards like Bilal Coulibaly that are really good as well. Trevor Booker. Those are top tier Galaxy Opals that again have gone down in price. I mean, Bilal Coulibaly's down to 10k. Even cheaper than that, 9,000 MT for Bilal Coulibaly is a really good pickup. Again, going down in price because of the super packs. We got to talk about the older Galaxy Opals, but still really good cards like Galaxy Opal Giannis, who are down below 50k. Unbelievable. This card, I know he's outdated. I know it's not a card that has the craziest of badges and stats, and you know, maybe his 3-ball ratings is a little bit low, but this is a Giannis card that is still an extremely good defender. And I mean, he's 6'11" at small forward with a 7'4" wingspan. He's only 45 to 50k. I feel like Galaxy Opal Giannis and Galaxy Opal LeBron, for their price tags, are still really good pickups, and they're fun cards to use if you're a LeBron fan or a Giannis fan. Yeah, LeBron earlier was about 65k. Looks like he's about 70,000, 75k as of right now. And again, he's another really good option at the small forward position, a card that has gone down in price. Now, another card that has gone down in price, a card that I actually sniped on the no money spent for 36,000 MT. We got a crazy snipe, but this card's gone down. I mean, he's probably going for 60k MT, maybe even lower than that, 55 to 60k. If you can't afford the Galaxy Opal Wemby, go get the Pink Diamond Wemby. He is still really, really good at the center position. Pink Diamond Beasley, of course, is a good card to buy, you know, due to the super packs obviously causing him to go down a little bit more in price. He's always been hovering around that 25k, 20k price range, but now he's going down even more to below 15k. Pink Diamond Beasley for 15k and below is seriously one of the best values and one of the best pickups. I mean, 10,000 MT, 5,000 MT for Beasley? I'm buying that. I can't even buy him. Dude, 5,000 MT for Pink Diamond Beasley is just an absolute steal. 5k for a card that is still very usable, and it doesn't even look like he's that much of a snipe. He's still there on the auction house with over 3 or just under 3 minutes on the auction house. That is insane, guys. Insane. I mean, 5,000 MT for Beasley. How do you not pick up that card and at least try him out on your team? I'm telling you, he is so good at the small forward position. And then Dino Raja, you know, he's another really good card for a Galaxy Opal that's gone down in price. I do believe he's about 15k. 10,000 MT for Dino. That is such a good price, man. Dino is really good at the power forward position, great defender with a good jump shot. So there's a lot of Galaxy Opals that have gone down in price that I think are really good pickups, but I also wanted to include me talking about the 100 overall cards that are really good pickups now that they've gone down in price. When it comes to the Galaxy Opal Miles Turner, if you can grind for his card for free, definitely go ahead and do that. Get the free 100 overall Miles Turner. He's a lot better than the Galaxy Opal, but I mean, this card's still pretty good for 20k MT. If you're not going to be grinding the Spotlight Sims and you're just looking to spend 20k MT and get a good power forward, I do think he's a card that's gone down in price and is definitely very solid. So in this video, I wanted to talk about mainly the cards that are really good pickups due to the super packs dropping those cards specifically in price. Yes, there's cards like Dark Matter Dikembe and Dark Matter Beasley and some other Dark Matter cards that are really good pickups in this game, but has these super packs caused them to go down in price? No. I'm not going to talk about those cards in this specific video, but you guys know Dikembe, Beasley, two really good pickups at the Dark Matter tier. But I wanted to strictly talk about, you know, what are the best cards to buy after these super packs dropped those specific cards in price, so they're now really good value and is a great time to pick up those specific cards. But let me know what cards you guys are looking to pick up and add to your team after the downtown super packs dropped, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.